Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to make a hanging sculpture, also known as a mobile. And there are two ways you can hang it. You can hang it this way or you can hang it this way. And it's kind of fun to watch it twirl just like that. Did you guys see that? Ooh. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So first thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need something circular to trace. So a lot of people use paper plates. I use the lid to a paper mache container. And so what I did was I put my paper down, I put my lid on top, I traced it, okay? And then now I've got my circle. Now from this point, you can decorate it however you want. It might be kind of cool if you do cool colors, blue, green, and purple on one side, and then you could do warm colors on the other side, which are red, yellow, orange, and pink. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna actually show you how to make the sculpture. I'm not gonna show you how to decorate it. You get to decide how to decorate it. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut your circle out, and I've actually already got one cut out. So you, again, will need a pencil, scissors, paper, something to trace with, okay? And then when you get this far, you're actually gonna need some yarn, okay? Or some sort of string. Now, you can either cut a spiral just by eyeing it, or you can draw it first, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna draw a spiral, okay? After you've done that, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna cut along the line of the spiral. Okay, now, once you've gotten that far, you kind of want to pull it out, okay, to kind of stretch the paper a little bit. Otherwise, it's gonna kind of recoil back in. So, just to kind of show you guys, okay, I've got it here. Now, this part's important, okay? It's not gonna hang correctly unless you put some sort of weight at the end. So what I used yarn as the weight. So one thing I forgot to tell you is you're gonna need a hole punch or something to punch a hole into your sculpture, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this hole punch, okay? You could also use just like the tip of a pencil. But be careful because you might rip it. And I'm just gonna punch a hole, okay? And then at the top, I'm going to punch a hole, okay? And now I'm gonna cut 2 pieces of yarn. So one here and one here. Okay, and gonna go ahead, some of you who are younger might need help with this, but you're gonna go ahead and knot it, okay? So just knotted it on there. I don't like the leftover yarn, so I always chop it off. And then same thing, you're gonna take your piece of yarn. Now, if you think of something else to weight it with, more power to ya, okay? In fact, you could take this and instead of just having yarn, you could put some beads on the yarn and then knot the yarn, and then it can have some beads at the bottom for weight. Oh, 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 oh. All right, so here is my sculpture. Okay, I'm gonna pull it a little bit more. It keeps wanting to recoil on me. Okay, there we go. All right, so now here I've got my hanging sculpture. Like I said, you could attach some beads to the end right here on the yarn, or onto the yarn, and then knot it. And I actually think that would provide just the right amount of weight for it to stretch out a little bit more. Okay, happy art making.